Have you ever felt torn between pursuing something that brings you happiness and facing the disapproval of the people you love? That's exactly the dilemma I'm going through right now, and I'm really struggling to figure out what to do. I'm 35 years old, an electrical engineer working for a government institution. My family comes from a financially stable background. My wife works for an international company and makes significantly more than I do. We have two kids, and like most parents, we do our best to make sure they get a good education, which includes sending them to a private school. However, things haven't been great at work lately. I've been having ongoing conflicts with my supervisor over the past 6 months, and this has started to seriously impact my income. The stress of the job and the financial strain led me to think about picking up a side hustle to help with the children's tuition fees, and that's when I considered cab driver. When I brought the idea to my wife, she wasn't happy about it at all. She said that in tough times, I should either borrow money from my parents or find another job anything but driving a car. She saw it as a step backward and openly expressed how embarrassed she'd be if I started driving as a part-time job. Despite her objections, I decided to give it a try. I started driving in the evenings, and to my surprise, I really enjoyed it. I now earn an additional $3,000 a month, which has helped ease some of our financial pressures. But beyond the extra income, I've also enjoyed meeting new people and having interesting conversations with passengers. It's given me a fresh perspective on life, and I feel more fulfilled doing something that brings me joy. Now, I am considering taking it a step further and quitting my engineering job to become a full-time cab driver. But when I shared this with my wife, her disappointment was clear. My kids, following their mother's perspective, have also shown disapproval, questioning why someone with a good education, a comfortable upbringing, and a secure job would choose a career like this. Their reactions have made me feel even more dejected as I'm faced with the possibility of pursuing something I find satisfaction in, while everyone around me is against it. I'm torn. I want to follow my passion and find happiness in my work, but I also want to maintain my family's support. My wife's views are very different from mine, and I understand her concern for our stability, but I'm not sure I can ignore what makes me happy for much longer. So what should I do? Should I follow my heart and leave my engineering job to drive full-time, despite the opposition from my family? Or should I stick with the secure, traditional path and ignore my own desires for the sake of keeping the peace? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you ever been in a situation where your happiness didn't align with your family's expectations? How did you handle it? Drop your advice in the comments. I'm really looking for guidance here.